Welcome back to The Final Pop. My name is Alvin Ramirez.
And I'm Juan Jimenez, and this is our movie review for Novocaine.
Now, we saw this movie a couple weeks ago. We were very busy with Mikey 17. Go watch that, check it out.
Yeah.
Has your score changed at all?
No, it's actually it stayed stable. Usually, like our scores kind of drop because we start forgetting about it. But
true.
This one's like pretty memorable.
Yeah, I still remember the whole plot and everything.
Yeah.
2 weeks later.
Yeah, right. And I am planning on re-seeing it again.
Yeah, I'm actually going this weekend with my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, going to the movie. What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
What's your thoughts? Because Jesus Christ.
Having CIP sounds horrible. And I'm sorry
not
for
being
people
able
that
to
have
feel.
it.
Yeah, not being able to feel anything, having to eat all your food as a smoothie.
Yeah. Yeah. And not knowing when you cut yourself.
Yeah.
And having to like kind of furnish your house.
That too, yeah.
You know,
all those tennis balls in the
tennis
corners.
balls in the corners, yeah.
I gotta think about the medical bills, dude.
For real.
That's gotta stack up, man. And apparently they don't survive past 25 years old.
That's right.
Which is crazy to me.
That's right.
But going to the movie, damn, like you said, it was very memorable. I still know what happened. The number one thing that this movie had that I loved the most had to be the twist. The huge twist that just everybody...
Which is weird to have a twist almost in the very beginning.
True.
We're a quarter in probably, right?
Yeah.
And then the twist happened. I'm like,
and
what?
Even yet, we were waiting till the end to see his reaction.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm like, he's going to get heartbroken.
Well, you have this anticipation, like, how's he going to react when he knows who she is?
Exactly. The brother or the sister of the guy that shot the bank teller or the bank manager or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like, you fell in love with the wrong girl.
Oh, for sure.
And technically, she played him, right? Mm-hmm. She was trying to get into it.
Yeah.
That's why she was even talking to him in the first place. It's messed up. But yeah, it's a tough one. It definitely made me feel some type of way. And everybody in that theater was like,
there was a big gasp. Yeah. It's one of the biggest gasps I've seen in a movie recently.
It was crazy.
And also, everyone was laughing in that movie theater.
And it's not even labeled as a comedy.
Exactly.
It's labeled as a action thriller.
Yeah.
And it is action thriller.
Yeah.
Heavily action thriller. We'll get into that in a minute.
I know, right? And I know we're not supposed to be like comparing other movies right now, but I mean, Mikey 17 came out last week, and that one is considered a comedy. And we were talking about it too, where
it wasn't as funny.
Exactly.
There were funny moments, but it wasn't as funny as Novocaine. And I'm just thinking, how is a movie not labeled comedy a lot more funnier than a movie that is?
Yeah. And I think it has to come to like the viewer's expectations of what comedy is.
Yeah, it's all subjective, obviously.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's vulgar comedy. It's comedy that just hits you out of nowhere. It's like quick jab.
It's dark humor. Yeah. And it's quick-witted too.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do got to bring up the action parts. Because, gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. There was this one scene where he had glass all over his knuckles. Yeah. And he was just punching it. And I'm thinking to myself, ouch. Because we work in glass. Just a little thing. We work in glass. And I've had panels, destroy, right? I barely touch it with my fucking fingers, and I draw blood.
Yeah.
Super freaking easily.
Jack Quaid, he did a pretty good job. Mm-hmm. It felt convincing that he didn't feel any pain. Obviously, he's an actor, but he did a pretty good job. Yeah. And the chemistry he had with his other cast members.
Yeah. The one girl, Amber Midthunder, she plays Sherry. Now, she broke my heart. I really did like her. I really, really liked her. I was like, oh, she's awesome. They're getting along so great. They have all this chemistry. And then for her to do that, it broke my heart. But as an actor, she did amazing. Yeah. Right? She killed it. And I don't think she has any big movies. She's a very small...
Yeah, that's what we searched up too, because she hasn't been in any known movie. Maybe a few indie movies, but this might be her biggest one. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
absolutely. One more guy we got, Jacob Batalon. He plays Roscoe. Now, he is the gamer friend, right?
He is the gamer friend.
Yeah. So he's the one that...
Which you can tell right away on the voice. Oh, yeah. We knew right away who it was.
Yeah, and apparently he's 6'4". He's like a motor guy, like a motorbike guy. And he comes to the rescue for Jack. And he's just this chubby guy. But I loved him in this movie.
Yeah.
I never heard him swear like this because he's in the Spider-Man movies.
That's right, yeah.
So you never hear that. But in this one, every time that he just talked, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Yeah.
God.
I think we're just so used to hearing him not, you know, say anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we got one more person, Ray Nicholson. He is basically the antagonist.
Pretty much.
What do you think of him?
Did a pretty good job. And I totally forgot who he was.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen him. He just looks so different in this one. In this movie.
I didn't even.
We saw him like what, a few months ago
in Smile
2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him.
I didn't recognize him either.
Yeah, but
but he did a pretty good job.
Yes,
he did a pretty good job. And God, that guy has stamina. He was alive throughout the whole that ordeal in the end. But one of the reasons on why my score is high is there's consistency of action, the comedy just spread out evenly throughout the whole entire movie. It doesn't you get no rest from it. Yeah, it's just constant action, constant comedy.
Yeah. Would you consider that too fast paced, or is that fine? Like,
I think it's fine for what it's marketed as, in that is a thriller and action. So it's just a constant pace, but there's no resting. It's just it starts and it's throughout the whole entire film, and that's what I liked about this one. One other thing, these past 2 weeks, I've heard several people from early screenings as well. They have different, just like comedy, they have different perspective on what gore is. A lot of people say that it's like very gory. Yeah. And there's people that say it isn't gory enough. So when we say it's gore, I don't know where to put it, because people have a different perspective of what gore is. Because we had a few times where we were like, oh shoot,
wincing out, like, oh
yeah, I had to cover my eye twice.
Yeah, I guess it's just probably I don't know, maybe it is expectations, but the gore, we have like movies like Saw, right, where they're just blood and you're cutting your arms and your eyeballs out. Those are the people that are crazy, and they're like they're addicted to some sort of like gore.
But that is not what this movie is. It's basically, it's just pain.
Yeah,
that's all you're gonna see.
Exactly.
And a lot of blood and maybe some twisted bones and
your nails being.
But you are not gonna see people like their intestines out.
No,
for example.
No.
All right, so you want to go to scores now?
Let's go to scores.
Okay, my score is high.
Of course.
Mine is a 95.
95.
Yes.
Yeah. My score is 97. It's just such a good movie.
It is.
It really is.
It is, and it's very memorable. It's funny. It's action, thrilling, but it just checks out all the marks on that list.
If anything, I feel like it has a rich balance of everything. Not too much gore, but not enough either.
Yeah.
Comedy as well. Not too funny to the point that it's just constant laughter that people get tired of it. But it's also not boring either.
Yeah.
All right. So your score is 95. My score is 97. We are going to be meeting at 96% for Novocaine.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I love that score.
Yeah.
We recommend this movie, guys. Go watch it this weekend, March 14th, coming out. And yeah, enjoy it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go to our website at thefinalpop.com, where you can review Novocaine as well.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at thefinalpop.
Yes, and make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, any reviews.
Okay,
cool. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and as always,
stay entertained.